Well, welcome to this very special video feature on Ruthless Blues, one of London's longest running rock blues bands. Ruthless Blues, ladies and gentlemen, recently signed to Mystic Records, formerly of President Records, and apparently only 3 in the band now because Martyn's just left the band.
Martyn's just left. After the more important things like tuning
anyway,
guitars and stuff, you know.
We're filming this at the Boom Boom Club in Sutton, one of their stronghold gigs that they play twice a year. Is that right, boys?
At least twice a year.
At least twice a year.
No more than we would.
Yeah.
One of the favourite venues.
Absolutely.
You guys live all over the place.
Yeah, that's very true.
South of Spain.
No, I live in southern Portugal, the Algarve, near Albufeira.
I live in islands of Scotland.
Andy's all over the place.
All over the place, yeah.
And
Oh, Kensal Rise, me, mate. Born and bred Londoner.
so how do you all manage to come together and actually perform like you do without rehearsals?
Aeroplanes come into it quite a lot.
Yes, they do, and sometimes a little bit of misorganisation. But we do try and sort of get together 2 or 3 times a year so that we can continue the Ruthless Blues thing on.
Yeah.
It's all important. We still enjoy it.
And it's been going since 1979.
I joined the band in about 83. So 82, 83. So yeah, about 3 years before that, I would say. So about 80.
And Stevie Smith on the right.
83,
84.
4, 85 maybe. 84, 85.
There was a transition.
Yeah, between Johnny Mars and whatever, yeah. About 84, 85 when you came into the band.
Yeah.
Andy, about... yeah, you done 2... Andy's done 2 stints. He left us once.
He did.
And then came back again.
And Martyn's done 2 stints.
And I did exactly the same thing. I
Yeah.
did 2 stints, left once. Came first out as a bass player, left, came back as a guitarist. And I'm going to be a drummer in the next decade. I'm going to come back as a drummer. And,
I don't think so.
So you've all got a rich musical pedigree, starting from left to right.
Oh.
Martyn on the guitar now.
my rich musical pedigree? What do you mean? I was dragged up in a punk band. Is that my rich musical pedigree?
There's nothing wrong with that. That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
you with a rock blues band.
yeah, exactly. Started off in punk music, did the whole been through the new wave and the what have you, and all the rest of it. Eventually started decking with Ruthless. I can't remember what year it was, but did a few decks and then the bass player left and I took over full time.
Yeah.
For about 3 years, I think, 3.5 years maybe.
And recorded with them as well.
Yeah, I did a live album, live at Kingston, and the first studio album.
First
Yeah, the
studio
first
album.
studio album.
First
First
studio.
Ruthless Blues album,
Yeah.
that's right.
Which was called
It was just called Ruthless Blues.
President
Oh,
Records.
President Records, that's quite right, yes.
Which had
Absolutely.
Tony Fernandez there on the drums.
Okay, well, started my career, late 60s, early 70s on the pub club circuit around London. Used to jam on Sunday nights at the Half Moon Herne Hill with little chap on the left here, Stevie Smith. We had sort of quite a little niche market going in those days for gigging. It was like all good stuff. Then I went off to tour America with a guy called Alan Ross and did all sorts of other bits and pieces. Then joined Rick Wakeman in the mid-70s. Been working with Rick from then on intimately ever since and still do. Ruthless Blues for 20 odd years in between times, did the Straubs and my claim to fame, biggest claim to fame was working for Demis Roussos, the singing bell tent.
And Andy
What's the
Herbert on
worst
the
job
bass.
you ever had, may I add?
Andy Herbert.
Which kind of you?
Andy didn't play with Demis.
No, I didn't know. No, thankfully no. So started off in the sort of early 70s, listening to the Cream and Hendrix, all that. Met Stevie down at the Half Moon, and that's how I got in.
Half Moon Jam.
Yeah. Well, we were short a drummer, bass player, and I phoned him up. Do you want a gig? Yes.
And Stevie's been fronting the band for a good few years.
Oh, Stevie, you've been fronting the band since you joined.
Since I joined.
Since
Yeah,
84,
what else would I
85.
do? What else would I do?
Oh,
I
God.
started-
What else would he do, yes?
And what were you doing before Ruthless?
Before Ruthless, well, I kept stopping and
Salt.
starting. I started at school playing bass with a guy called Steve Warner. I used to play, believe it or not, I used to play bass badly. I started playing mouth organ before that when I was about 12. I started playing pubs with Steve Warner when I was about 14. And then just mucking around, did a few folk gigs with him, met sort of Long John Baldry, Joanne Kelly, those were at a folk club at the Half Moon Herne Hill. Started the music at the Half Moon Herne Hill where we had people turning up, like the likes of Tony, Mickey Hawksworth, sort of the local session players. We had people coming up who used to play in pits, in orchestra pits.
Yeah.
And just to let their hair down and play, you had bands, you had members of sort of like the Jeff Beck band, Thin Lizzy, just turning up to see what was going on. There was a real buzz happening.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
And it was networking as well, because
Yeah.
we all got gigs out of it. And then I formed a few bands. I formed a few bands after that. Then I was working with Mick Clark in Salt for about 7 years. Then I kind of left it alone for a while. Then I started up with another band. That was Purple Gang.
Oh, Purple Gang.
Oh, no,
Ramrod.
Ramrod. That was with Mick Clark, Rod Yaff, Lou Martin, and Stuart on bass. The guys from Rory Gallagher's band. Yeah. Of course, what I am forgetting is the original drummer whistle was Tony Fernandez.
That was me. I was there. I was the original drummer.
And once, Andy drove our van.
I've just got one little connection to add to the Salt thing. That at a certain point in time at the Canning Town Bridge House, was it?
It's the Bridge House.
Our punk band, The Invaders, supported Salt there.
That's right.
The Invaders?
Yeah, ruined their gig for the evening.
I don't remember ruining our gig at all.
And you played with Bad Manners as well?
Yeah, in the 80s I joined Bad Manners for about a 3-year stint. Unfortunately, with Bad Manners, I joined at their lowest ebb and then worked my way down with them. So it was an interesting period in my life.
So the whole concept of the original Ruthless Blues, which you've obviously carried on over the years, was of a good time jam band.
Well,
Is that
I
still
wouldn't
the
say
case?
jam, no. I wouldn't say jam band.
No.
A good time blues rock band. I wouldn't call it a jam band
I mean,
because it's not jam.
Yeah.
I know it sounds like that. But it's all arranged, isn't it?
It is arranged, yeah.
And all these years later, in fact, the year before last, you recorded live at the Times, which is actually a historical document of some note.
It is a historical document.
Of course it is.
And everybody, note this, everybody should own a copy.
And if they don't, they must buy one.
Yeah. Because it's
very
something that you
important.
should cherish, pass down to your children. So, I might not have been to the gig, but I saw the band, and this is the record. Okay?
And they're very, very good.
They're really good.
But you've actually outlived most of your rock blues contemporaries. What do you put that down to?
Oh, clean living.
Clean living.
Clean living.
Yeah, I don't know actually, Peter.
I don't know, it's a lack of money, that's all.
It's a very good question. One that I can't really answer. I think it's probably down to good luck.
And bringing the whole thing full circle, as I said at the beginning of the interview, you've all live all different parts of the globe. Do you see this as being an ongoing concern? Will Ruthless Blues still be here?
Well, we hope Ruthless Blues will carry on until we're too old to do it.
I mean, the thing was that there was a point where we thought, well, that's it, well, you know. They said, that's it, we're knocking it on the head.
Yeah.
And it didn't happen.
Yeah.
It didn't happen.
The crowd still keep coming.
Yeah, and we still want to do it. It's still good fun to go out and do.
Excellent. Thank you very much indeed. Enjoy the show.
Okay.
Thank you.